Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Devander, and today I just want to talk about a little movie called Spider-Man: No Way Home, what I thought of it, and we're gonna get into a critique of one of, I guess, a famous YouTuber's critique on the movie and what I thought of it. So, yeah, first point. Starting off with a little synopsis of the movie. Pretty much Spider-Man or Peter Parker in the last movie, Far From Home, he has his identity revealed, and pretty much the whole city knows that he is Peter Parker. Spider-Man is Peter Parker. So the movie kind of starts out like him learning and processing this information and pretty much deciding what he wants to do, like how he's gonna go about it. And eventually, his first, I guess, thought process is to go to Doctor Strange to, I guess, create a spell to, I guess, alter the minds of everybody in his universe. So yeah, that doesn't go as planned for him at all. As a matter of fact, Peter actually changes his spell. I think it counts maybe 7 times in the movie because he wants to obviously like allow certain people not to forget him. So he's, oh yeah, can you make Aunt May not forget me? Can you make MJ, Ned, all my close friends not forget me? And this ends up altering Doctor Strange's spell, which has serious like issues with it, you know. In turn, him altering these spells ends up bringing different villains from different universes all to his multiverse, and it also brings other Spider-Men to his universe as well. So that's really the big point of the movie, and yeah. So on to my thoughts. Me personally, as somebody who really enjoyed the Amazing Spider-Man movies and just the original trilogy with Tobey Maguire, I thought that this movie was like amazing and like a good homage to like, I guess, all the movies that came before it. And you get to see Tobey again, you get to see Andrew Garfield, my personal favorite. And I thought they did a really good job of matching all the villains and heroes from the previous stories and mixing them into one. I think one character that I really enjoyed in this movie specifically was Green Goblin. I just really enjoy his character because like you could really see the switch, especially in the acting of Willem Dafoe. You can see really how it's like a switch is flipped every time Green Goblin comes on screen, and it's just this unnerving sense, and it's like you're so like on edge and so uneasy. It's just really fun to watch, and every time Peter's like Spidey senses go off, it's just like I get a chill every time I see it in the movies, especially when I saw it in the theaters like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It was just one of the best experiences ever. Another point, speaking of Green Goblin, another point that I really enjoyed was the cinematography between Peter and Doc Ock, especially in the last scene of the movie. That fight scene where all the Spider-Men are swinging around fighting their own like villains. Well, not their own villains, but like villains from different stories. I thought the cinematography was amazing, and that scene specifically because it was just it's so much going on at once, and you don't know really like where to put your eyes and like what to focus on. So it's just like really fun for the viewer to see, and yeah, it's just something I really enjoyed, especially with all the colors and Electro and Green Goblin and Lizard, and it was so fun. I wish I could have that experience again. But on to a review of another review. There's this very popular channel that's been around since about 2012 called CinemaSins on YouTube. They have now over 9 million subscribers, and pretty much their whole job is to just critique movies and really only talk bad about them. And I just had some personal opinions about that, and especially about their review of this movie, Spider-Man: No Way Home. Yeah, let's get into that. Personally, I feel like the main reviewer of CinemaSins, Jeremy, is just really nitpicky, and he always like it's really hypocritical the way he does things, especially in YouTube. He has like videos where he has ad placements and stuff like that. In the first sin of the video, like he counts the sins and like the amount of like issues that the movie has. The first sin is like the length of the ads in the movie, like the beginning credits. And it's like you have sponsors that are 2-3 minutes long, but you want to speak on the ads in the beginning of a movie. It's just really nitpicky to me. And he always like compares this movie to like other movies, and it's like I feel like it's not really a fair comparison, as it's like this is its own movie and those are their own movies. So it's really like I don't think we should be comparing two things that aren't the same, you know, in like different genres especially. Like it's really unfair. And on top of that, he has little to no credibility other than doing this for 9 years. Like, what does he know about movies? He hasn't worked in the industry. He hasn't like worked on films himself, and it's just I feel like he doesn't really have the jurisdiction to be commenting on other movies, especially the way that he does, and so critically. You know, like by the end of his reviews, there are about 200 sins, and it's like at that point, it's just like, did you even enjoy the movie? Is there anything good about it? You know, and I just think that's really a really negative way of thinking, personally. He also commonly pokes fun at like fantasy in movies. Like every movie is supposed to be realistic and just in the same universe that we're in, and it doesn't really make sense to be like, oh yeah, well this happened. This obviously can't happen in real life. Well, yeah, because it's not real life. It's a movie. It's a fictional place, and I think that he really gets lost in that, I guess, way of thinking that this is like real life and every movie should be that way as well. But that's just my personal feelings on Cinema Sins and No Way Home. But yeah, I really did love the movie. I give it a 9 out of 10 for sure, and it just brought back so many childhood memories. It was really fun to watch, and I would recommend anybody who like enjoys movies in general to like not only watch the older ones but watch this one as well. So yeah, thanks for watching.